Kmart was once one of the biggest retailers in America, not just popular, dominant. Before Walmart took over, before Target became what it is today, Kmart was everywhere. So how does a company that big fall so far behind? Kmart started in 1962 with a simple idea: discount retail, sell products at lower prices and attract as many customers as possible. At the time, this concept was powerful. Consumers wanted value, and Kmart delivered it. Their stores were large, accessible, and packed with products: clothing, home goods, electronics, groceries, everything in one place. And it worked. Kmart expanded rapidly across the United States. New locations opened constantly. By the 1970s and 80s, Kmart had become one of the largest retail chains in the country. For many families, shopping at Kmart was just part of everyday life. At its peak, Kmart was a giant. Thousands of stores, millions of customers, strong brand recognition. They weren't just competing, they were leading. Kmart was one of the biggest names in retail, and for a long time, it looked like that position was secure. But the retail world was about to change, and Kmart wasn't ready for it. New competitors entered the market with a different approach. Walmart and Target began expanding aggressively, but they weren't just copying Kmart, they were improving on it. Walmart focused heavily on logistics and efficiency. They built a system that allowed them to offer consistently lower prices. Target took a different approach. They combined affordability with better store design and branding. Kmart, on the other hand, stayed the same. They didn't improve their systems fast enough, they didn't modernize their stores, and they didn't respond to the changing expectations of customers. While competitors evolved, Kmart stood still. But competition wasn't the only issue. Kmart's internal decisions made things worse. Management struggled to maintain focus. Instead of investing in store improvements and operations, they pursued multiple side ventures. Resources were spread thin. Stores became outdated. Shelves became disorganized. Customer experience declined. At the same time, supply chain issues began to appear. Products weren't always available. Inventory management became inconsistent, and these problems started to drive customers away. Because in retail, consistency matters, and Kmart was losing it. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, the decline was clear. Kmart was losing market share. Customers were choosing Walmart for lower prices and Target for a better shopping experience. Kmart was stuck in the middle. They weren't the cheapest, and they weren't the best. Stores continued to struggle, and in 2002, Kmart filed for bankruptcy. It was one of the largest retail bankruptcies at the time. A company that once dominated the industry was now fighting to survive. Kmart attempted to recover. They merged with Sears in 2005, but instead of solving the problem, it created new ones. The combined companies struggled with the same issues: outdated stores, lack of investment, declining customer interest. Over time, more locations closed, and the brand continued to fade. What was once a household name became almost invisible. Kmart didn't fail because people stopped shopping. They failed because they stopped improving. They had the scale, the recognition, and the opportunity to lead, but they didn't adapt fast enough. And in business, standing still is the same as falling behind, because if you don't evolve, someone else will.